All right, Bo. So as you already know, we're doing place value. And I do have this walk-in assessment. It's okay if you don't know. I'm just trying to see what you do know so far, okay? So if you can complete that for me, if you need me to read it out loud too, I can, okay? And I'll explain it. So you have the number 127. So 127. And this is asking you what number is in the ones place, what number is in the tens place, and what number is in the 100s place, okay? So if you want to go ahead and fill that out, it's only those 3 questions, and I'll take it after. You did it? Okay. Thank you. All right. You have that done. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go over this vocabulary because we're going to watch a video in a second, and this whole lesson that we're going to do and that we're going to do tomorrow is going to use all of this vocabulary. So I want to make sure that you know it, okay? All right, so place value is going to be our first vocabulary word. Do you know what that means? Can you explain it to me? Try to explain it to me.
Place value, ones place, tens place, hundreds place, place, 10 blocks.
Yeah, so we got, you did read all of them. That's awesome. But what does place value mean? What is this? Oh, shoot. Thank you for letting me know. Place value, what does that mean?
It means like the ones place, tens place, hundreds place.
Yeah, so it means the value of each digit in a number, right? So if we have 127, those little digits in there in that whole number each have their own little value, right? Don't get distracted with that.
Okay.
All right, ones place. What does that mean?
Ones place means like the one is, if there is the one in the first one, that means in the ones place.
Oh, I can see where you think that, but let's see. So 123. So does that mean 100 is in the ones place?
No.
No. So what number would be in the ones place?
Like,
So in this number, 3 would be in the ones place. Good job. Okay.
2 would be in the tens place, and 1 would be in the hundreds place.
So you already got the tens place and the hundreds place down, right? So the hundreds place we can remember being that number right there that says 100, right? Oh, thank you so much. And tens place would be in the middle, right? Because 20. So base 10 blocks. Do you know what base 10 blocks are?
Base 10 blocks. Like, it means like the tens place, kind of.
Kind of. Do you know what they are? Can you describe what base 10 blocks are to me?
They were like blocks, you know, like this shape.
Oh, can you draw them? Yeah. They are. That is awesome. I love that you know that. And there's the small ones and the big ones and then the really big ones, right? That represent 1, 10s, and 100s. So now that we've done that, I'm going to give you this handout. You can keep it. We're going to keep it for tomorrow. I'll keep it on Miss Leslie's desk, okay?
And I have treasure box on tomorrow.
You do. Make sure you get it, okay? So since you finished that, we're going to go on to... Let's move this over here for right now because you're going to watch a video, okay? And it's not a long video. Let's wait until this... Okay, I think you're done now. All right, it's called Place Value Lesson. And I want you to pay attention, okay? Because we're going to be using this later.
Place values. Over here we have Big Brother hundreds. And in this room we have sister tens. And in the last room we have baby ones. Now in On the place value house, we have a rule that says we can only have one digit in each room. Remember that a digit is any number from 0 to 9. In this house, we can only have one number or digit in each room. That is the rule, and we have to follow it. So let's look at this number and put it in the right place. Here we have the number 50. The number 50 has two digits in it. The 0 is a digit, and the 5 is a digit. So they need to be in separate rooms in the house. So let's think about how many tens are in 50. We have 5 tens that make up 50. Now how many do we have in the ones place? We have 0. So we have 0 ones in the ones place. Let's look at the number 50 using our place value blocks. We know that to get 50, we need 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 0 ones. Each one of these tens blocks is made up of 10 ones. If I counted every individual block in these tens blocks, we would see there are 50 of them. Now what if we move the number 5 over here in the hundreds place? We cannot leave this middle room empty, so we're going to fill it with the number 0. Looking at this number, we no longer have 50 like we did before. Is this number a lot different than 50?
Right, it is.
With the 5 moving places, we now have 500. To show us this, let's get some hundreds blocks. To get 500, we need how many hundreds blocks? If you said 5, you are correct. We need 100, 200,
Because we have 500, right?
500. If we compare 500 to 50, we can easily see that 500 is a lot more than 50.
Right?
So a 5 in the hundred spot is a lot bigger than a 5 in the 10 spot. It's very
So that's a good way to think of it, right?
to which spot the numbers are
Is
in
a
the house,
little
this
house.
changes the
Let
value.
me get this pause. The little house.
There's ones.
Tens and hundreds. And the way that we're gonna try to think about it is in a little house, okay? So
Like this kind of house.
a house, yeah. Alright. So now that we've got the video, what we're gonna do, we're gonna play a game, okay? Do you wanna play a game?
Yeah,
Yeah. Who doesn't want to play a game,
I
right?
do.
You do. Okay, so we already learned these are base 10 blocks, right? These represent how much? They represent how much?
200.
Yeah, because if you counted all of these, which you probably wouldn't want to do, it'd equal 100. How much are these?
Tens.
Tens. And then ones, right?
Yeah.
So we can call these cubes. These are called sticks because they look like little sticks.
And these are their little babies.
Mm-hmm.
And these are adults.
Do you want to call these babies from the
These are-
video? That's what you want to call them?
These tall people are adults, and these 3 are babies.
Yep, let's try to keep on track though, right?
I called this one 100, 10, 1.
Mm-hmm. But let's try to keep on track though, right? What were these called in the video? These were called the parents, right? The parents, the siblings, and the babies. So we can call them that if that's easier for you. So parents, because these are 100, siblings, because these are 10, and then ones, because those are little babies. So let's play our game. You can get your whiteboard. For this, you're going to keep tally, okay? On this whiteboard, every point that you get, you're going to mark it down, okay? Your goal is to get at least 3 points, okay? Are you ready? You really think so?
Yeah.
Haven't told you the rules yet?
Yeah. No.
No. Okay, there we go. So I have these base 10 blocks, right? They're mine. You don't have to worry about them. I'm going to lay out a number, okay?
There's somebody texting.
Oh, that's okay. Let's just ignore that, okay? But I'm going to lay out a number. This is just an example, okay? So if I have 1 100, what would that be?
10.
Oh, So, ooh,
Sorry.
it's okay. But I'm going to show you what we're going to do, okay? So we have 100,
10.
10. So if I have 100, a 10, and a 1, what is that?
100, 10, 1.
So put them together. So,
110, 1.
but what number would that be? We don't say 110, 1, right? So if we add 1 to 110, what is that?
Wait, what you say again?
It's okay. So let's use your whiteboard to model it, okay? So I have 100. I have a big parent, right? So that's 100. And then I have 1. Let's not get distracted with them.
Sorry.
It's okay. I have 1 stick, 1 sibling, and that's how much?
10.
10. Good job. And then how much are these little baby cubes?
1.
1. So look what I have written down. 100, 10, and 1. So your 100's place goes where?
There.
Goes right here? Uh-huh. Where would 10 go? Your 10's place is where? Great. And for that, we just draw 1 because there's 110, right? And then your 1 goes where? At the end? Awesome. So see how I did that? 111 would be the number. So let's try that again. So let's say I have, thank you, 100, 2 10s, and 2 1s. How much would that be?
Thinking 1, 1, 1.
No, we have 1, 2, and 2. We have 1 100, 2 10s, and then 2 1s. Think about it how we just did it. So if we have 100 and what do 2 10s make?
2 times 2 times 2.
2 times 10.
2 times 10. 20.
20. Awesome. So you can think of this as 20. And this is just how much? These two. How much?
I think 1.
Just 1 and 1 makes how much? So 1 and 1 makes how much?
2.
2. Awesome. So this is how much?
100.
100. How much did you just say?
10.
We have 2 10s. So how much would that be?
20.
So 120. What do you have in your hand?
1.
Nope.
2.
So 122, right? So you know you're even and odd numbers, right? Even and odd. So 122, would that be even or odd?
Even.
Even, because it ends in a 2, right? Awesome. So since you've learned how to read your numbers, what we're going to do is see if the numbers are even or odd, okay? So all you're going to need is this to tally your score, okay? But don't get distracted with it. All right. So we have this, and this. How much would this be?
10.
So that's 10.
102.
Oh, so we have 100. You're right about the 100.
102.
So how much would 110 plus 2 be?
2, 10, 20, 30.
No.
130.
No. So we have 100. And you're right about the 100. And 10.
11, 12.
11, 12. 112, right? So is 112 even or odd?
Odd. Even.
Even, because it ends in a 2, right? All right, so tally your score down, okay? Put a 1 so we know you have 1 point. Awesome. There you go. Awesome.
Wait, I mean the one over here.
It's okay. Okay. Now we're going to try a different one, okay? to be a 2-digit number, okay?
Mhm.
So it's not going to be 3 digits.
Can I look at this one?
After we're done, you can look at them, okay? I'll give you plenty of time to look. So let's say we have that and this. We don't have any hundreds. We just have 2 tens and 1 1.
1,
So that would be 1.
2,
Yeah, but
10, 20.
so this would be 20, and how much is that?
1,
1. So what number does that make?
21.
21, and is that even or odd?
Odd.
Awesome. Put yourself another tally down.
Oh.
Your goal was to get 3. So far you have 2. Put your 2 for 2. All right, this is gonna be a hard one. I think you can get it though.
101.
I'm not done with the number yet.
Yeah.
So we have 2 100s, 1 110, and then 1 1.
100, 1, 10, 1.
Well, we have how many 100s?
2,
2. So that's
200,
200.
1.
So what's 10 plus 1?
10 plus 11.
11. So
211.
awesome. And is that even or odd?
Even? Odd.
Because why?
Because that is not a number.
Because it ends in what?
With a
Because it
20.
ends with the 1, right?
yeah, 1.
1 is an odd number, right?
Mhm.
Awesome. I love that. You're doing really good. All right. We have time for a couple more rounds of this. You've already hit your goal, though, so that's really good. All right, don't get distracted. Remember, I said I'd give you plenty of time at the end, okay? So we have this, this, and this. You've already seen this number before. We have 1 100, 110, and then 1 1.
100, 11.
111, is that even or odd?
Even?
Remember what we talked
Odd.
about? Odd, because why?
Because that's not a number.
Because
The 1,
it ends in the 1, right?
yeah.
You can't share one thing between 2 people, can you?
Dude. Odd.
Odd, there you go. So put yourself down another tally mark. So now you have 4, right?
Mhm.
All right, one more. It's going to be really hard, but I think you can get it because you've already gotten the other ones, so are hard. So we have 3 100s. We have 2 10s, and we have 3 1s.
311.
300. How many does 2 10s make?
20.
20.
1,
So how many do we have?
3.
Okay, so what's our number? 323. Is that even or odd? Think about that last number. Can 2 people equally share 3?
Even. Odd.
Because why?
Because of the 30s.
Because of the 3 is an odd number, right?
Yeah.
Your even numbers are what? 2, 4, 6, 8.
10.
There you go. And your odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 9. Things you can't split evenly, right? You've done so good. We only have a few minutes left, okay? Yeah, we've been recording for that long, right?
Yeah, I think the one is going to the one is the last one, I think. Oh, never mind.
It's got to get way up there to do that, though.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you your exit ticket. I'm gonna switch up the numbers though, because I didn't expect you to get that pre-assessment so quickly. So I'm gonna switch up the numbers, okay? You've done so good. You've improved really quickly. Look. Alright, so
Why is it backwards?
it looks backwards in the camera, but it's okay. Here is your exit ticket. If you'll complete that for me. So the number is not 127 anymore. I did not expect you to get it that quickly. You're so smart.
I think I got it here.
So the number is 374. You want to write it down?
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to make it backwards.
Well, let's worry about that afterwards. What I really want to see is if you can do this. I know you got 127 really fast, but I don't know if you can get this one as fast. Don't distract yourself with it.
Okay.
Okay.
1,
So 374 is the number. So what number is in the ones place?
3.
Oh, I think you're going a little bit too fast.
I think 3.
So let's reread that
I
number.
know. 4,
There you go. You just got a little bit backwards.
7, 3.
Good job. And how did you know that? How did you know 3's in the hundreds place?
Because I think about 1, 3, 5.
So you thought, so what you're saying is you thought,
300.
so this is the ones place, this is the tens place, and this is the hundreds place, right?
Yeah.
You were thinking about it in terms of place. Like we learned in the video, you have your little house, and this was the hundreds house, right? And then this was what? The tens house?
Yeah.
And then the ones house.
Uh-huh.
And you can hear it when you say it too. So 374.
300.
You can hear it like that. That is awesome. All right. I think you've done really good today. So what you can do is you can pick out a snack or a piece of candy that I have that I brought. Don't get in trouble with it. But this handout, I'm going to put it on her desk so that you can use it tomorrow. And this is for you to refer back to anytime that you have trouble, okay?